sometimes they'll Google it. They'll be like, oh, it says I need refrigerant. But you're like, how do you know? Did you take a flashlight? Like, what did you do? Did you do a line, like whatever, and they just Googled it.
Yeah. Or we created our own problem. And last year we were really, let's say I'm a company in Scottsdale, Arizona, and it's July, and I'm going to as many customers as I possibly can, and it's really hot. And I go out to their home, I put refrigerant in it so I can go on to the next one. So now the customer's preconditioned to think, oh, all it needs is a refrigerant.
Yeah,
well,
like
no,
gas.
it's broken. Okay, it's broken, and you need to sit down with the customer and explain, hey, look, here's the thing. You shouldn't need refrigerant. All right, it shouldn't leak refrigerant. That's bad for the ozone, right? It's bad for the earth. There's a reason why we get EPA certified, right? We're not, we need to be able to be good stewards of the planet, right? And so part of being a good steward is, hey, here's the deal. You've got a system that's leaking. Here's what it's going to take to fix it, right? I realize it's not going to be the $100 or $200 that you thought it was going to be, or you're hoping it was going to be. It may be in the range of $1,000 or $2,000 because this is a better long-term fix. And if you're really concerned about it, maybe it's a good time for you to just get into a new system. When we have technicians that are going on systems and they take pride in being able to get a 30-year-old system work, we've got to pull them out of that mindset because it doesn't help the customer and it doesn't help them to be out there every other month. It just upsets the customer and it makes us, we're making ourselves busier than we need to be. Sometimes, in fact, when I was at Build a Tech, there was a tech there, and I gave a scenario where I would offer to get them out of their old system. And he said, well, yeah, but how old does it have to be? And I said, well, time out a minute here. It's not your money. Okay, it's not. If a customer wants to get out of their old system and it's only 6 years old, shouldn't they have a right to get it out of their system?
Yeah.
And who are you to keep them from that? It's not even your wallet. It's their wallet.
Right.
And if that's what they want, you need to A, make sure they know that that's an option, and B, let them decide whether or not that's an option they want to go with. Sarah, I'll tell you the truth. When I was calling the appliance guy to get my refrigerator fixed, he could have offered me a Sub-Zero and I would have bought it. Okay,
you said I didn't care. At that dispatch fee, when she said the second time, you were like, I don't care. Like, stop throwing money at my face when I'm calling you with a problem. I'm telling you I don't care. And like, what a good way to bring it back, to be like, yeah, I told you I didn't care. Why are we asking? Because that teaches you, are you listening? Like, oh, I don't care that your first to me, that CSR was like, yeah, I don't care about your first problem. I was trained to charge you for a second problem because I wasn't trained at all.
Yeah.
Right. I wasn't trained to have a conversation. I wasn't trained to have empathy. I wasn't trained to be like, you know what, that sucks. We were just out there. We should have looked at that problem too, or looked at the whole situation. Let me get out there again. Like have real conversations with people. Otherwise, I will replace you with AI because I can.
Right.
I'm agitated for you.
Yeah. See, CSRs, the only ones that are going to be replaced entirely are the ones that were just answering the phone. You're absolutely right. They need to be trained, not replaced.
Right.